Have you ever wondered how some people build strong athletic legs without ever using the gym? Well, surprisingly, it doesn't require sacrificing hours or buying lots of fitness tools. So in this video, I'm going to show you the simple training roadmap that's helped over 8,000 adults build impressive leg strength and mobility from home using just one piece of equipment. To start, let me show you how to unlock your forgotten primal movement so you don't pick up any injuries. We've evolved to stand tall and sit comfortably in fancy desk chairs, but our ancestors thrived by moving low to the earth when hunting and squatting deeply to rest and socialize. Even today, look at mixed martial artists. This first step isn't about aesthetics, it's about reclaiming your primal mobility. But how do you do that? Let me show you. If you can already squat deeply, that's great, but the real goal is being able to move comfortably from that position. Monster walks are a simple yet powerful exercise to unlock this ability. Here's how you can do them. Start by squatting down to whatever depth feels comfortable for you. From there, begin by moving around slowly in different directions, side to side and front to back. Gradually, as you gain confidence, lower yourself closer and closer to the ground. But if monster walks feel too challenging right now, that's perfectly okay. First, build your basic squat depth. This is where using a suspension trainer comes in handy. Grab onto the handles for support, then lower yourself into a squat position that feels manageable and hold it. Each session, try squatting slightly deeper, holding the position for longer until eventually you're comfortable maintaining a full depth squat for up to 30 seconds. Now that we've awakened your primal movement, let's move on to the next step, building noticeable leg muscles. I used to struggle with chicken legs because I believed the only way to grow bigger legs was to constantly pile on heavier weights. I'd end up ego lifting, getting injured and landing right back at square one. When I switched from traditional training to minimalist training, I discovered a powerful truth that changed everything. Your muscles don't know the weight, they only recognize the tension. If you isolate a muscle and hold it under tension for a longer period, it doesn't matter if you're lifting heavy weights or just your body weight. Your muscle experiences the growth stimulus it needs. But how do you do that? Well, let me show you how so you can finally build noticeable leg muscles safely and effectively. I recommend structuring your leg training around two types of workouts. First, a low rep workout focused on isolating your muscles with slow and controlled movements. For instance, try quad focused squats like this. Start with a narrow stance and slowly squat down over 4 seconds. As you lower, actively push your feet outwards against the floor. This shifts the load directly onto your quad muscles. Pause briefly at the bottom, then maintain pushing your feet outwards against the floor as you rise back up. It also significantly reduces stress on your knees, helping you build muscles safely. As you get stronger, you can gradually add a weighted vest to increase difficulty. Then, for your second type of workout, aim for higher reps at a faster tempo to push through the burn and challenge your endurance. For example, do quad focused squats again, but this time perform faster squats, aiming for up to 100 reps, pausing briefly when you need a rest. By combining these two styles, you effectively target both the fast twitch and slow twitch muscle fibers. But the real secret to healthy muscle growth and mobility is taking your muscles through their full range of motion, which is our next step. Look at this. Alex Honnold's ropeless climb of El Capitan shows that seemingly impossible feats don't require huge muscles or strength. Instead, they depend on complete leg muscle recruitment through full ranges of motion. And it's your secret weapon to fixing muscle imbalances, relieving joint pain, and strengthening your entire postural chain. But how exactly do you train this way? Let me show you so you can start getting maximum results from every exercise you do. First, take your current leg exercises through their complete range of motion, not just the comfortable middle zone. If you've been doing half squats or shallow lunges, it's time to go deeper. You might need to slow down your reps or reduce the weight at first, but trust me, the payoff is worth it. Next, add movements specifically designed to challenge your muscles in their most stretched positions. For example, try split squats, where you start from a deep position that fully stretches your quads and inner thighs. Or use controlled leg extensions, which stretches your hamstrings fully before you contract forward. Now that you've mastered training for mobility and full muscle activation, let's move on to the next critical step, building genuine strength. We've gotten hooked on gym equipment, but the most functional athletes and adventurers master something simpler and more powerful. Bodyweight leg strength. For the hiker, runner or cyclist seeking functional longevity rather than massive quads, this approach offers something more valuable in size. It provides resilience. But how do you do that? Let me show you two exercises that will dramatically boost your leg strength, stability, and control. First up is a pistol squat. This exercise is a powerhouse, demanding explosive strength to push yourself back up from a deep squat position. If you're new to pistol squats, start by only going halfway down. Pause briefly, then push back up. Gradually, week by week, challenge yourself to go lower and lower. Remember, no cheating. Don't rest at the bottom. Instead, pause just before your glutes touch your calf. Next, let's add the one leg elevated side squat, another powerful movement that builds both strength and balance. Similar to the pistol squat, take your time and go down slowly. gradually building your depth over time. Now you've got those in your arsenal, let me show you how to build explosive power, how modern lifestyle rarely calls upon it. And it's for that reason that power is one of the first things to fade as we age. Research shows that the fast twitch muscle fibers used for explosive movements significantly boost important hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, while also helping with fat loss. But here's the challenge. How can you develop explosive power without weights or fancy gym equipment? Well, it's actually quite simple. Just a handful of maximum effort jumps can deliver a stimulus that hours of conventional exercise never approach. Begin where your current abilities allow. This might be simple ankle hops, from which you can progress to full depth jump squats, or even a split squats to increase intensity further by placing a demand onto one leg. The key isn't the height or the complexity, but the intent. Maximum effort for as many repetitions as you can. But to safely perform this type of training, you'll need another essential skill in your minimalist training toolkit: balance. Balance is often overlooked because it's not cool or sexy. But remember when you were a kid trying to balance on those curbs? It was your body developing a crucial foundation, especially if you're dealing with nagging knees or tight hips. Let me show you a simple, practical way to start improving your balance today. Stand on one leg using the suspension trainer as support and hold that position. If that's too easy, now cross your arms. If that's too easy, now move your head from side to side. If that's too easy, now close your eyes. And if you get this far and that becomes too easy, now jump on the spot. Each of these progressions builds upon the last. But how exactly do you integrate all these training methods into your routine? Well, let me show you how to craft a simple, effective routine so you can build strong, stable, bulletproof legs at your own pace. If you're just starting out at a beginner level, focus on balance, mobility, and simple muscle building so you can develop a strong foundation. A routine could look like this: Monday, mobility and balance training. Wednesday, simple muscle building. Friday, mobility training. Sunday, simple muscle building and balance training. If you've got some lean muscles, strength, and good movement patterns, you're at an intermediate level. So focus on improving your range of motion in all muscle building exercises and training for power and explosiveness. A routine could look like this: Monday, muscle building, prioritizing range of motion. Wednesday, power and explosiveness training. Friday, extreme range of motion training. Sunday, muscle building and power and explosiveness training. And if you're a fitness enthusiast with years of training and a solid foundation of lean muscles, strength and agility, you're advanced. So focus on strength training, muscle building and explosiveness. A routine could look like this: Monday, strength training. Wednesday, power and explosiveness training. Friday, muscle building. Sunday, a bit of all three combined. And if you know you really need to work on your mobility before you can progress any further, watch this video next and I'll show you the 5 best suspension trainer exercises for incredible mobility gains.